One take. It's NBA One Take with yours truly, Pretty Boy Laker. A special Wrestlemania recap edition. You know, I have to switch it up, I'm gonna be honest. And the Lakers game was on, but had to prioritize me watching WrestleMania, one of the biggest nights of the year, I think, within sports. And last night was just a great test on how the WWE, you know, put together a show. You do have some issues with certain things. This is everything. Like I say, every match can't be like WrestleMania 17 to me, which was one of the greatest WrestleMania card matches. Everything put together in one facet or another that you could never say. To me, that was just the best one, from top to bottom. From Jericho to Regal to The Rock and Austin closing the show. That's always going to be number one to me. But just get to WrestleMania, meaning the kickoff show. I may miss some things here, but try to do the best I can remember everything. Like I said, it's one take, NBA One Take. Yeah, Tony Nese go up against the NXT champion Buddy Murphy. Like, Tony Nese is just a strong cruiserweight. He's worked his butt off to get to this point. He's been there since the inception of 205 Live. And, I mean, Buddy Murphy coming off the biggest win in his hometown as well. So it's like a hometown thing. And you see Tony Nese gets the win with what's needed. The crowd did receive it well. And it's good for him. But we can see some possible storylines with Drew Gulak and others there. So they got something to build on, which is good. And then Mike Canales is another one that's coming up as well. The Women Battle Royal. Now, you had some notables in there where they could have actually had a match for the title, but Asuka losing the title to Charlotte had people thinking most likely she would win the event, have her being the first to win the Women's Royal Rumble. But it wasn't. She lost. My girl Mandy Rose lost. Naomi lost. A return of Ember Moon, thinking she could do it. She lost. I'm thinking Ruby Riott possibly could win. She lost. So I'm like, then I totally forgot it was Carmella. And, you know, I said, well, Carmella winning. She's a local girl. She's from Staten Island. And Sarah Logan was in there. I knew Sarah Logan wasn't going to win. Because, you know, she's getting better. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. And she did the super kick and she won. And Carmella, congrats to Carmella. She's winning. She got a lot of accolades in a short time. 2-time, won 2 Money in the Banks. Women's champion, beat Charlotte twice, beat Asuka twice. So there's a lot. So having this just adds to her accolades no matter how you feel about the match. Okay, the men's battle royal, the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Early pump Braun Strowman. You know, the Hardys was in there. They tried to eliminate, Colin Jost and Michael Shea from Saturday Night Live was in it. So you know how that is. Because once it started, they rolled under the ring. So I already knew they was going to be somewhat integral at the end with Braun Strowman. Heavy Machinery has some spots before Strowman eliminated them. A returning Harper made an appearance, but he was eliminated. But it was just, just to rewind. I'm not gonna go through all this stuff, but it was just the Hardys is working together trying to eliminate Strowman, and then Michael Shea and Colin Jost come up from under the ring, and he fought them off. Strowman eliminated the Hardys. Then they had a therapist come in and try to calm him down. Strowman destroys the therapist. Michael Shea tried to run. He got these hands. Got punched out the ring, a hard shot. And then Strowman picks up Colin Jost and throws him over the top rope on like 10 guys that's already out there who thought they all walked to the back, but they didn't. And he wins Battle Royal. Really nothing to it. Like I said, they don't have nothing for Strowman. I don't know if this is punishment. Strowman has had meaningful title matches and big matches all throughout the year, but I don't know, maybe through WrestleMania, they put him in these kind of things. We don't know what's going on with him. Maybe they don't. I just find it hard to believe you can't find a storyline for this guy going into a WrestleMania, which is going to be meaningful. You gotta keep doing this to him. I don't know, this is what, 3 WrestleManias in a row? You had him with a kid last year and then had him in the Battle Royal the year before. And now this year, the Battle Royal. I don't know. That. And then you had the Usos in the tag team match. They defended their titles against Ricochet, Aleister Black, The Bar, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. It was some just good spots, but in the end, you see the Usos doing the double fly off the top ropes like they used to do when they was little, and watching live events when they pops Rikishi used to be out there doing the Too Cool Tool dance. But yeah, they used to be at live. If you ever went to a live show, you would see them do it. It was a cool thing back in the day. You probably could research that. So they win. It was good to see the Usos win. They're just one of the best tag teams, man. I'm telling you, possibly a top 5 WWE tag team of all time. If you really look at it, seriously, they're great. Going back, Hogan made an appearance with Alexa Bliss, who's the host, and he does the same thing, what you're gonna do, whatever. And then it's preceded by Paul Heyman walking out. Paul Heyman told, listen, Brock Lesnar and I, we're not the main event, so we're not waiting to the end. Or you're gonna tell us, we're having this match right now. And Brock Lesnar came out. This shocked everybody. We thinking this is the second last match. For them to come out like that, I like it. And Seth Rollins came out with the Beast Slayer. And it was just see Brock's dominance. But then it came to Seth low blow, and then he just gave him 3 curb stomps and pinned him. And it was it. It was over. And you see Seth Rollins win and swinging that title over his head like that. And we got a new champ. And like, Seth got it. And we have to see what they do with Seth with it. I want to see something like how he was when he first won the title. And he was fighting everybody. For Brock, Reigns, and for Sting. And that's when he was the man, Seth Rollins. And with that crazy laugh of his, and you had the authority in his back. I love that Seth. We had Kurt Angle's Frail World match against Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle is a Hall of Famer, Olympian. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And, you know, facing Baron Corbin, which, you know, have some story to it, which is good, leading up to the match, which I felt that it should have been either, if Jason Jordan was clear to do it, I think it should have been him or John Cena. My personal opinion. But Baron Corbin, it was okay, because this can give more credence to Baron Corbin going forward. I just think he needs to get a better ring attire. But they leave it that way. Let him fight in button-down shirt and some slacks. But we see Baron Corbin gets the win with the end of days, and Angle does the salute. It was cool. Next is Boston Hugs versus Iconics, Nia Jax, and Beth Phoenix and Natalia, with Tamina's with Nia Jax. And I'm thinking that Boston Hugs Connection is going to retain, because they do hold a lot of credibility to the titles, because they don't have anything for Bayley and Sasha Banks individual. But the Iconics got it after Beth Phoenix did a clam slam off the top ropes, and you see them win, and they were celebrating the ring, and just won a sneaky way, because, you know, I don't know, maybe they want to go the road as the sneaky tag team. They're going to get a lot of roll-ups and things in the future. We'll see. Next match. Well, we had the Raw Tag Team. Now, the Revival go up against Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Now, these guys, they were actually a good tag team close to 10 years ago when they was with the Edgeheads. And it was former tag team champions. But, you know, they've been losers, you know, and Zack Ryder's been a loser for a long time, and Kurt Hawkins, he's had but they won. And it was just a good feeling for them. It was a real great feeling for them to get that. And we got Samoa Joe defend his United States title against Rey Mysterio. Samoa Joe first WrestleMania competed in a match, and Rey come out in superhero garb, and see Samoa Joe tap out Rey. Tapped him out. It was quick. I don't know if it had some time restraints when he couldn't do too much. Like I said, it gets like that. And then you got the Demon, Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. You just see the Demon is just a different incarnate of Finn, and he does certain things. It's Demon just took over. Leo Rush tried to do something distraction, but it was just not going down like that. And you see Finn Balor, the Demon, Finn Balor, defeat Bobby Lashley to win the IC title. Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. Now this one has a lot to it. Kofi Kingston being black, African descent. And there's a history of a lot of things in WWE, and there's a lot going on with that. So for him versus Daniel Bryan, there's some perspective and a lot of outside speculation with this match from a cultural. It's a lot, and the significance of this. But it was just one of the best matches I've ever seen in my life, and just so many near falls. Rowan making his presence as Daniel Bryan's bodyguard, and Big E and Xavier there to try to help, make sure things go right.
Something in his life though.